Many people take their eyes for granted, but there's a lot that goes into making sure they are getting proper care. Tonight, we are joined by eye doctor Rachel Rubel to speak about the importance of eye exams and how seasonal allergies will impact your eyes this spring, and of course, what you can do to help them. So thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
And we also want to know your questions. You can text them right now to the number here on your screen, 336-379-5775. So let's go ahead and start here. How do allergies and pollen impact the eyes, and what can you do for them?
Oh goodness, it is allergy season right now. So I actually was looking up the pollen counts for Greensboro because we're seeing this so heavy in our clinics. And Greensboro and surrounding area, look out, high tree pollen counts tomorrow, Sunday and Monday. And what that means is potential red, watery, and itchy eyes. What happens is you can be outside, it can get in your eyes, and it can attach to some mast cells in your eye that leads to a response with your body, releasing histamine and other substances that cause leakage to blood vessels, leading to red, watery, itchy eyes. So things you can do to prepare, because it's going to be happening this weekend, is to make sure you're wearing some good sunglasses that have good coverage around your eyes when you're outside. You want to keep those windows and screens closed, windows closed. That'll help as well. Turn on the air conditioning if you need to. You can use artificial tears, like preservative-free artificial tears are good just to keep your eyes hydrated. I always tell my patients you may want to avoid those get the red eye out drops because they may get the red out, but it's not really helping the allergies. It's more constricting the blood vessels, which can lead to more long-term damage. So there's other good drops over the counter like antihistamines and mast cell stabilizers that could benefit that red, watery, and itchy eye feeling that you have.
So those are some great things to do to help. I'm curious to know what are some things you should do to, avoid. And one thing that I would think, what do you think about rubbing your eyes constantly as well too?
You want to be careful with that. A couple things that could happen. One, you're disrupting your tear film when you rub your eyes pretty heavily there, and it can cause blurry vision. Your tears can separate on the tear film, causing dryness. And as you rub, you may release more histamine into the eye that leads to more red, watery, and itchy eyes.
Yeah. Ocular migraines. Let's talk about that. What is that?
So you hear of migraines, right? Those are pounding headaches that are chronic, that may occur quite a bit. Well, then there's ocular migraines, and those are typically caused by reduced blood flow or spasms of the blood vessels in the retina, which is behind the eye. It's the very back side of the eye. And what patients may come in experiencing is their vision goes out for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe up to 60 minutes it can last. They may have blackening in their vision. Some patients come and they say, I have like flashing of lights off to the side, can be one eye, can be both. Some describe it as kaleidoscope of lights or backwards crescent-shaped C's in the eye that occurs. And some triggers of that could be stress, fatigue, caffeine, alcohol. We do find it, more common in women, more common in ages 30 to 39 with family histories of migraines. The good news with them is they do typically only last 60 minutes, and that vision does come back. However, they can be misdiagnosed. Some patients may think they're having an ocular migraine with the flashes of lights, the blackout of vision, and it could actually be a different condition, maybe a retinal tear or detachment. So we do encourage patients to get a comprehensive examination of the back of the eye to make sure that there's no other conditions that need to be ruled out.
And I am shocked to see caffeine on there. I'm sure many people are not happy to see that on the list.
It's causes so many things.
Oh, okay, all right. And what are plugs?
Oh, yes. So plugs, they're called punctal plugs. Think of you're at your sink and you're going to get wash dishes. You're going to put the drain into the sink to block the drain up so the water fills up the sink. Well, essentially, we can do the same thing in the eyes. So for patients that have dry eye, where they're maybe not producing enough tears or their tears are draining too quickly and not staying on the eyes, They may have gritty, raw feeling, sandy feeling of the eyes. We're able to take collagen or silicone, there's different types, and insert these little plugs like the size of a grain of salt right in the tear duct, which is right in the corner of the eye. We have one on the lower and one on the upper lid by your nose, right at the corner of the lid there. And we insert that so it's like a drain. We're stopping up the fluid from draining down the tear duct. We're keeping it in the eye longer to hydrate those eyes. So it can really help with those burning, redness, irritated eyes.
All right, well, we're going to pause right there. A lot of good information. Remember, we were talking about how to take proper care of your eyes. Make sure you send in those questions right there at the bottom of your screen to that number. We'll be right back.